Yeah. Okay. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Always keep me. I get messages. Steph, you're so poor in English. You cannot spell. Yesterday I made what was something with killing in my video title, and I purposely spelled it wrong. I know killing is with two L's. I know that, but I only use one L, so YouTube cannot the copyright from music. Now I spell bloody also wrong with OA instead of OO because those are words that YouTube looks for. You cannot say, yeah, they are a little bit, and I do it on purpose. And people say, oh, Steph, you cannot spell English right. Killing is with two L's. I know that, but I purposely do it with one L so YouTube cannot detect it. Also, bloody. Bloody is not an attractive word. So now you know it. Now you know it. Jesus Christ, always have to explain myself. Daisy, cheers, Kidine. Oh my God, what is that for a name? I'm not even very. I'm not gonna even pronounce it. Daniel Barry Sports. Sometimes I spell words wrong because YouTube cannot find the bad word in it, so I get copyright. That's the only reason. Mm, okay. Tonight. Oh, yeah, it was supposed to be happening. It was too much. It was too much. Couldn't. Who is it now? Kamala or the other guy? The gay guy. Come on, Taizee. Let's come on and talk about it. Is it Kamala Harrison or is it the gay guy? I know. Just talking to me. It's a shit. Give it thumbs up. Give it thumbs up. It's Sunday, bloody Sunday. It was from the wars in Ireland in the 60s, 70s. How they call them. Yeah, the Irish wars with Northern Ireland. Yeah. Sunday, bloody Sunday. Yeah. I remember that. I remember. I saw that on TV. I think it was in the 70s. Yeah. The Troubles, they call them. Troubles. Thank you. That real Jamaican. Cheers, man. Cheers. 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 Thank you for watching my honestly truth live stream. Thank you. I appreciate that. Can you hear me good? Is my voice okay? Yeah. One, two, three. It's me you're looking for. I can see it in your eyes. I can smell it in your mouth. Oh, damn it. What else happened? I cannot talk bad about other YouTubers anymore. Victoria, she came on my barrel yesterday. I'm so negative. I'm so negative about other YouTubers. I cannot do that anymore. So I have to be positive. But I unblocked her. I unblocked her so she can come into the chat now. I did that. I'm a good person. I'm a good person. I unblocked her. Ah, it's just chat. Talking with my friends here. It's only 5 people watching. We have 10 people watching. And we have 5 people watching. Then talk drama. Barry the Blob is live now. He's asking for money and he's talking about his business, and he doesn't have a business. He doesn't have any business. He's begging for money on YouTube. That's the only thing he can do. Jesus Christ. A delusional fat blob he is. Delusional fat blob. It's unbelievable. Cheap Charlie begging for money in Pattaya. Sitting in a coffee shop. Not talking with girls, not interaction with other men. Nothing, nothing. Just sitting in a coffee shop, drinking a coffee. That's and then live streaming. God, I never did. Maybe. No, I never did that. I had so many live streams. I go on the streets, taking my camera out, talking with people. Going to bars, going to go-go's, going to Charlie just sit there in a fucking coffee shop, begging for money. It's unbelievable. Where are the times good? Where are the times good? Cheers. Cheers. But you cannot say anything bad about the other YouTubers because you're negative. Yeah, but it's the truth. It's the truth. But I'm telling, saying anything that other people think, you know. Because I'm the boss. I'm the boss. I'm the real boss. The other guys, that's just liars and cheaters. Oh, I'm gonna go to China. Oh, no, go to China in May, June, and now he's going to China in December. They change their mind every 2 seconds. Same Sheep Charlie and all those other They change their minds every 2 seconds. Cheers, Anonymous. Hello, chat. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes, see it in your smile. Yeah, I don't know. Drooling, drooling, drooling spit all day long. And now what other this? Losing weight, losing weight every day, man. Jesus Christ, my arms, my legs, the same. My belly is still here. My belly is still here. Well, I'm losing weight, yeah. I have a picture of me and Sanban in I think 30, 40 kilometers above Thailand. And I was going to the gym, strong arms. I can show you that picture. I will do it later. Let me look it up now. I was looking like a strong MMM gym boy. Now I look like a fucking African hungry boy. No, I'm serious. I'm serious. Yeah, Joe Biden, he gave up. Gave up. He put the towel in the gym, the towel in the ring, towel in the ring. The old man, I think, I think he would die, in the next 4 years. I hope Kamala Harrison, she will take over the role. Taisi is not coming on. Okay. It's up to you. To you. You are my sunshine. Is there a song with you? You. You are. Is that Whitney Houston? Oh, it's not though. Surprise. It's a good maker. It's not properly anymore. To buy a new one. Put the beggar bar on my screen here, asking for money. Buy me a new cigarette maker. I have to stop smoking. It's getting very expensive here. Smoking. Cigarette price is going up every month. It's going up by 10 euros. How is everybody doing in the chat? It's Sunday. You have to go to work tomorrow. Yeah, I can't change my background. I put my camera up to late, and now I cannot change the background. So you have to watch my clean background. Cannot change the background. Sexy bar or something. Sexy bar. Well, it's like a CVO guy. Are you live? What the fuck? Is it live now? You're live? You're stealing my cloud. You're stealing my cloud, CVO guy. Damn it. You're stealing my cloud. Luckily, he's making a lot of noise, so nobody is watching this video. Nobody will watch this video. Too much noise. Oh, what he's doing there. Rumbling, mumbling. I need 2 tutorials there. One is watching now. I'm the only one. I'm the only one watching. I'm the only one watching. Stop your fucking video and come to my channel, CVO. It's a song about depression. About breaking up with a girl and being depressed and sick. This is a song for you, Ron. Come on. I'm live now, CVO. I'm live. He's watching an old video of me now. Can you believe that? He's watching an old video of me. What? 30? 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds. I see. Not 30 minutes. 30 seconds. Change myself. Yeah, I would never do that either. CFI, the fat black slub, fat cheap Charlie. I would never. I would never. Nobody wants to come on. Okay. It's okay. I ever make this banner? And God, as honest the sunrise. It's working. This pretty close to action. Can't remember what I wrote this. I don't know. Okay. Still, she's still alive.
To the game and say, I'm going to go that way, or you're going to say, well, I'm going to go towards the money, which I understand.
He said money in less than 1 second. In less than 1 second, he said money. He always talks about money, 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 and business, business. He doesn't have a business. Okay, but let's play the game from now on. From now on, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. How many seconds will Barry say the word money of the nation or similar or business? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. He's just a laughing stock, of a wannabe or a delusional fat slop. He thinks he has a business on YouTube. There's only 30 people watching. I'm gonna go for 20 seconds. I'm gonna go for 20 seconds. When I turned on his video, it was only half of a second. Half of a second he says the word money. Put it in the chat, guys, if you're watching. 16, 15 seconds. Come on, we need more. If you're watching this stream, how many seconds will Barry say the word money or donation or business? He's just a delusional nobody. A delusional nobody. There's no content. He has no content. He doesn't know anything about Thailand. He just makes things up. He's a liar. He's a scammer. Come on, anybody else in the chat? How many seconds? I will say the word money or e-begging or donation or come on, Black Cat. How many seconds? How many seconds? You can win a prize. I will send you a coffee mug. Nobody.
Sometimes when you, well, if you got a joke, I can keep going all
Okay.
night. So let's
Go live.
you asked the question. Let's keep it pumping through. I see you there. I got to finish this 5 point bulletin now. Okay,
2, 3,
we're going in. We finished that 5 point
4,
bulletin. Now we're
5.
going into the information center where we talk about everything and anything. If you want have any questions about tonight's 5 point bulletin, chop it up, put it in the chat, and we can chop it up and pump it through. You know what I'm saying?
Really? Really 20
Listen, man,
seconds.
explain something to you, man. I don't carry somebody. You can't. Yeah, you can't pay me enough to carry you all the way
Don't
through to
fail
the end,
me.
man. I only can show you the way and say, look, this is my money.
Don't
What you pay
fail
for me,
me.
you're gonna get your money back if you follow this way. If
Oh,
some
I
other
said
people
money.
come
You said
along,
money. It's 30, 40 seconds. 40 seconds. You said the word money. 40 seconds. It was closest. 15 seconds. 20 seconds. I was closest. I said 20 seconds. It was 40 seconds. 40 seconds. I said the word money. He's just a juice bag, you know. It's such a fucking fat slob begging for money on YouTube, and he thinks he's the boss. He's not. He's nothing. He's a nothing. He sleeps in a bed set apartment. He doesn't have a kitchen table. He eats chicken and rice every day. He's a fucking nobody. A fucking nobody. And there are some idiots who are looking up to him. I don't understand that, you know. DWP, Stu D, all those donators. I don't understand. He only talks about money and a business that he doesn't have. He doesn't have a business. Yesterday I hear Cheap Charlie talking about he had a business, I don't know, somewhere on eBay, and he had 5 employees, 5 workers working for him. Can you imagine that? Cheap Charlie, he had a business and he had 5 employees working for him. Can you imagine that? I can't. I can't. Jesus Christ. He said that live on the live stream, so I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. Can you imagine Cheap Charlie had 5 employees working for him, and then he decided, yeah, I'm going to Thailand. Gonna sit in a 2,000 baht a month fan room. Why would you do that if you have a business? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. 5 employees working for him. in the 90s or 2000s. I don't know. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Charlie, a boss with 5 employees. Would would you get a job with an autistic little kid, you know, and working for him? Would you do that? What was he doing then? eBay, selling empty bottles on eBay or whatever. I don't know what he was doing. Was a little bit fake about that. What he was doing on eBay. You can't make this shit up. I had a business here, a computer shop, but I didn't have any employees. I did it by myself. But 5 employees, 5 workers, and you're working for eBay. What are they doing for you? How are you gonna pay them? He gave up his business and he went to Thailand and became a professional poker player. Poker player, really. You have a serious business in America with 5 employees, and then you go to Thailand and become a poker player. How delusional can you be? How delusional can you be? That's what he said. Eh? That's what he said in his live stream yesterday. I'm not making this up. I had a business here in America. I had 5 workers for me, and I decided to go to Thailand and become a professional poker player. First of all, gambling is illegal in Thailand, so why would you go play poker in Thailand? Jesus Christ. That's all what I'm saying. That's all what I'm saying. He's so delusional. He's so delusional. He's so autistic, Asperger syndrome. But yeah, I cannot be negative. I'm just telling the truth. What I hear and what I see, and his best friends shown in Wonderland. Is it? 60-year-old man talking to 20-year-old girls in discotheques. Shakiro, another lunatic. Those are those are his friends. Can you imagine that? The guy has no clue of life. No clue. No clue. But yeah, Steph, you cannot be negative. You cannot say anything bad about I'm just telling the truth about anything and everybody. How are you guys doing in the chat? Probably the boss doesn't have a business. If Charlie doesn't have a business, he cannot even flip burgers in a fucking McDonald's. All begging for money on YouTube. August, you want to come on? Show us your latest album that you bought. I want to see it. The latest album that you bought from ABBA or Alaska. Alaska. It's 4 a.m. in Pattaya. So it's you, Charlie. Yeah, from a coffee shop, probably. He always sits in a coffee shop. Oh, Goggles, come on, come on. No, you come on the panel now. Shut the fuck up. It's only 11 o'clock here. You come on, Goggles. I will call your mommy. Call your mommy, but you're too lazy to come on Steph's live stream. No, 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 that's not an excuse. Hey, big shot. Hello, big shot. How are you doing? Yeah, you like Roxette. Like Roxette. Come on, Jai. Joy the right. Come on, like the joy right. What is it? Ta-ta, ta-ta. Like the joy right. I really like that box. Like Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia. Here he is. Here he is.
Cheers. Hey, Steph. How are you doing?
Yeah, so you were live here.
Yeah, yeah. I put my live stream on, and then I saw you have how does it? You set the time for you were going live, but
Mm,
I didn't want to wait. I wanted to drive.
mm. Are you still driving?
Yeah, I'm like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I'm home, so it's very
Yeah,
dark.
okay. It's no problem. Yeah, it's dark now. Yeah.
Where is Cheap Charlie? In Pattaya, I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a drink.
Yeah, I have to get away from this one. Hey, Nida, how are you doing? Nida,
Nita,
the, bo-
help me!
the boyfriend is Brad Toronto, and he cries all the time.
Toronto Granny Bread.
Yeah, the cry baby, the cry baby.
He should save a lot of money by going with all these grannies instead of normal age.
Mm.
Where's my hip flask? I need my hip flask.
What
God.
hip flask?
Yeah,
What is that hip flask?
that's where you
Like
put your booze in, or when you're
a
on the
man
way.
bag,
When you
a
are
man bag.
when you're on. Yeah, I got man bags here, man. In my yeah. Oh, see it? The inside of my saddlebag on the bike. There's a big bag in it, and I put all my stuff in there.
Oh,
Couldn't find my boots. Ah, here it is. You hear it already. Famous sound.
the booze. Oh yeah.
Harley Davidson, huh?
Harley Davidson.
Sing some.
Yeah. Sang some coke.
I tried it to drink it here in Holland with soda, but it doesn't taste like it how it tastes there.
No.
Mostly I drink it with soda in Thailand. I don't know why. Because too many Coca-Cola is not good for you, eh?
Yeah,
Cheap Charlie
normally
was
I
right.
drink Coke Zero, but yeah. But the last month I drank a few Cokes, normal Cokes with sugar.
Okay. Some sugar is also good sometimes. A little
Yeah,
bit.
I need some sugar sometimes.
Otherwise you're gonna fall down easily.
Or orange juice, or yeah. I had Spa with grapefruit. Yeah, taste was good.
There's a nice castle there,
Well,
but you couldn't see it because it's dark.
yeah, I see it. Yeah. Ron, are you
No.
drunk again? Damn it.
Is Ron in the chat?
Yeah.
So he's not banned.
I think he's drunk.
So he's not banned.
Yeah, I am banned through Tori also, but I didn't see her. She was on your chat, I saw.
Are you unbanned, huh? You unbanned Dutch Buddha also? Because he was asking like 20 times. It was a mistake and this and that. So you have gone through your ban list.
Yeah, I saw him in my ban list. Yeah. No, I
Okay.
didn't unban him.
Why not?
Yeah, I can do that.
But Dutch Buddha is a good guy. He never said anything wrong, I think.
I can't remember. Maybe somebody else banned them. I don't know.
Have had you many people in the ban list? Or
Yeah, about 50, I think.
okay, yeah. Mostly you done that like every 2 months or 3 months. You're going while you're live. You're going through your ban list, check it out, and unban people and show who is in the ban list. That was funny.
Mm.
He's banned on my chat. I don't even know how to look that up. But
Yeah, I have to go to YouTube.
I made Truth Warrior a mod also like
settings, and then community, and then
10 days ago. I make Truth Warrior a mod. Couldn't find her.
yeah, I saw she was in your chat today. Yeah, so
Yeah. So she maybe pop up in your chat. I don't know.
yeah, I unbanned her. So.
Okay. How did she came banned?
I don't know. I didn't ban her.
Okay.
Maybe I will ban one, more one.
Oh, don't do it. The first time Ron came on YouTube on a pedal, it was just I think it's a long time ago. Eh? That's how many years is that ago? Like 4, 5 years, maybe even longer. I still can remember it when he the first came on your stream.
Mm-hmm. No,
I remember it like yesterday.
maybe 3 years ago. He wasn't on my stream when I was still in Pattaya. In
But it was before all his trips. It was before Ning.
2019, I didn't know about Ron. He came later.
My battery was also almost dying. So when I pop off, my battery.
Mm.
But I'll be going home. It's dark and I don't want to get hit by all the flies on the road. Still need to clean it up, I think. Let's see how many dead flies. There's a lot of dead flies.
Oh yeah, when you're driving, yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of cleaning. Yeah.
There's a special spray for that, for dead flies.
Yeah, I have some things,
Yeah.
some good cleaning stuff. You can use it on the car, on the bike, on everything. Oh, my light.
There should be a
Put my
spray
light
for
just in.
dead mongers. If you ride them over on the street,
Yeah, I knew.
you have a
I
spray
knew
for
you was
that.
gonna say that. Manga
Oh my
spray.
god! I had a dead monger on my windscreen. Fucking hell!
There are 2 other bikers there. They're going now away. Sing some coke. Tastes good. It's very dark here.
24 people watching. Cheers, guys. Hey, Anonymous, Thomas Crown, Big Alert. GG. Who is GG? Who's GG? Big Alert. Who's GG? I don't know any GG.
Thomas Crown saying, should I wear a parachute if I walk out onto my hotel room balcony in Pattaya? Yeah, if you're too drunk, you should be. To be honest, I never go on the balconies. There's so many stories about all those balconies. I don't go on my balcony. Most of the time I have a balcony when I have a hotel or condo, but I don't like the balconies. It's not my place. I'm afraid of heights a little bit. And especially not with other people on the balcony that you just met tonight. Yeah, I really miss the Pattaya news from like 10, 15 years ago. You had like the Pattaya 1 channel. That was a big channel for news, especially in Pattaya. They made some good videos and telling what's happening. And it's sad that it has been gone like for 8 years already. The whole.
Yeah. Still have the tiger, huh? The tiger.
Yeah, that's
channel.
not my thing. I watched it, but nah. With that live stream from them, and I liked the old videos when there were lady boys under the bed, dead lady boys under the bed, and
Yeah, I told that
Russians
story once.
crashing on big bikes, and
I told that story once. Yeah.
and all the balcony things that happened, seeing splattered
That
people.
lady boy under the bed. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a famous one.
Wasn't Soy Bukau.
Yeah, somewhere there, yeah.
Yeah.
And they were very
Yeah, there
cheap.
was a couple, British couple, or they went to an hotel in Soy Bukau, and yeah, they booked there for a few days, and they were complaining about the smell in the room.
Then you know what's up.
Yeah, they sent a cleaner into the room, and they opened the window and they spray with those sprays, you know. And then the next day, the smell was still there, and they complained again. And then yeah, they sent the cleaner again. And the third day, yeah, they found a dead lady boy under the bed.
That's crazy. And
Yeah.
you can imagine, like, you have booked that room already for 3 days. You're sleeping 3
Yeah,
days.
and there was
on that bed.
a dead body lying under your bed. You know, it was a lady boy.
While you're having boom boom with your girlfriend.
And you're sleeping there with that smell. You know, I don't
Like,
understand.
God.
It's a true. It's a true story. You know,
Yeah. Daar komen some.
And apparently, the lady boy had a fight with another lady boy. She
Okay.
killed her. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh my god. You talk more with girls than Sheep Charlie in Thailand.
That was a girl and a guy. The guy seemed to be a little bit shy on his hello, but the woman was friendly. Maybe I should have asked her for a ride. Yeah. Charlie's in Pattaya. He done like a stream today from 10 hours or 12 hours. I watched a little bit. He got even stream sniped by Colin.
Did he talk with the girl yet in Thailand?
I don't know.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Could be, but I didn't see it.
But he only does the daytime streamings, not the nightlife. It should be fun when he's doing the nightlife stuff like he used to do.
He doesn't do that anymore. Just
No,
sitting in a coffee
throw-
shop, you know.
People gonna throw keys at him and don't film me.
How many days is in Pattaya now? 4 days, 3 days.
Yeah, very fast.
He didn't talk with one girl yet.
Does he has a room already, like a fan room or like a monthly room, or?
I don't know. I don't know.
Like a lot of people gonna meet up with
Would
him.
be, but I didn't watch them. There's another
Hello, gentlemen.
famous American.
Hello, Z. Mr. Z.
Yes, I didn't have to. I wanted to wait for my wife to leave to go to the food store before I came on.
Mm.
I told her, I said, just write the list down and I'll go tomorrow and pick it up. But she's like, no, I want stuff for tomorrow morning.
Mm. Okay. How are you doing? How was your day?
Oh, the day started off great and it got even better. But that would delve into the realm of American politics.
Yeah, but we in Europe, we don't give a shit about American politics.
Today you might. You in Europe have a threat to your east. So this news may be good news for you.
No, because Trump is going to win the elections now. It's not good for us.
No, he has less chance now than he did yesterday.
He's against NATO. He's against Europe spending money.
No. But Biden's decision increases the chance that Trump loses, not decreases it.
Who's calling the running mate now?
Well, they haven't even announced who is running. It's funny.
I think it's Kamala. Kamala.
Well, she has a good chance. It's funny. The Republicans are starting to try to create lawsuits to stop Kamala from being able to run in certain states.
Mm. Yeah.
If they weren't scared of her, why would they want to stop her from getting on the ballot?
First black woman as president.
Yeah, the thing is, she's officially black, but she's not really black.
What's not black?
Her upbringing.
Where is she from originally?
I don't know. I'm guessing maybe California, but I'm not totally sure.
Yeah, but her roots. Where are her roots?
Well, Southeast Asia and African American are roots, but like I don't think she was brought up like a typical.
How can you be Southeast Asian and African?
Yeah, I think she's Indian. Yeah, I think she might be Indian and African American.
They say Santiago in the chat.
But I'm personally hoping that they have an open primary like they used to back in the 60s.
I thought she was from Canada or something, Alaska. A little bit Eskimo or something.
No, I think she's Indian.
Indian.
Yeah, but her biggest problem is she doesn't connect with people. Like Trump, you know how Trump connects with people?
Hmm.
She doesn't have that skill.
Well, in my opinion, I think she's nice, honest. I don't know.
So the one advantage she has over Biden is more people will turn out for the vote because of her. They may like her the same as they like Biden, but with her, more people would turn out, which is very important in the swing states.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they could do better. There's a guy in Kentucky I like. Buttigieg I like. Joe Manchin I like, but I don't think he's gonna run.
Mm.
There, I hope they do.
I think Trump will still win.
I think there's less chance now than there was yesterday.
Yeah, less, but he still win. I think.
I think it went from 80%.
Americans are brainless. You know, they vote for let's go for America, all for America.
No, this is just
America's great, and
this is just what you see on the news.
They're dumb people. Most
No, not
they
most.
they will vote for Trump. They will vote
No,
for Trump.
no. So I'll tell you this: more than half the people who vote will not vote for Trump. I guarantee that. More than half the people that vote will not vote for Trump, but he still might win because it's about the electoral college, not the popular vote. But yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of people. I'd say I put her about 5th on the list of people I would like to see up there. Like, she's not absolutely terrible. There's better people that could reach out and are more eloquent and come across better than she does. But she's not the worst. She's a better choice than Biden.
Yeah, sure.
But
And
the
that,
important thing
that gay guy, is he still also?
Well, we don't know. We don't know yet. I mean, you're talking about Pete Buttigieg, who I would say I would say he's the best candidate.
Mm.
I like a few of them, but I do like him the best.
Mm.
I like very moderate, middle of the road. No wackiness on either the far left or far right.
Yeah, but I don't think Americans will vote for a gay. He's a good guy, I think. He's a good guy, yeah. But Americans, they're Christians. They're Christians, Catholics, and they will not vote.
I don't know. I don't know how important that is to people. Like, to me, it doesn't matter at all. Why do I care?
For me neither, but yeah, Americans, yeah. Beat butt plug.
Butt pluggage edge. Yeah, I mean, there's a good four people that I would prefer to see over Kamala.
It will be Kamala, I think.
I'm gonna ride to home, guys. I will pop on when I'm home.
What do you say? You're gonna put in your butt plug?
No, I'm gonna put the ignition switch on and putting too much noise on. Yes. So we'll see you when.
Yeah,
when
you
I'm
can show
home.
the video. You can mute it and show the video. It's definitely better looking than the piano I have in my background or Steph's face.
Okay, guys. See you later.
Yeah. Cheers.
Okay, Sevia.
Cheers.
Cheers. Yeah. So there's definitely decisions to be made whether they're going to make this an open primary, but they pretty much had to do this. There was a lot of high value donors that were withholding campaign funding until Biden stepped aside because they realized what was happening.
Mm.
It was just going to go down in flames. Trump already has an 80% chance to win. And that's because the reason it's not higher is because Trump is self-destructive and he tends to say things that negatively affect him. So it's not like anything Biden could have done to improve the 80% chance. It's something Trump would have had to done to decrease his 80% chance. At least making it open like this brings it down from 80, probably to 60 or 70%.
American blacks don't like gays.
I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that before.
I can imagine that.
Well, I'll tell you this.
They don't like white people. They don't like. They don't
in
like
2000, in 2016, of every 10 black voters, only one voted for Trump. In 2016.
Mm.
So I would say,
what was the percentage between white guys and African Americans in America? Is it 50% or?
Wait, say it again. What is the what?
The percentage between black and African Americans. How many white and how many black people are in America?
Make up the population?
Yeah, in the entire population.
Okay. So you have to actually, if you're gonna compare those two, you have to compare a third group as well, which is neither white nor African American, which would include
you have Latinos
also.
So, yeah, I know that. Yeah, but
Latinos, Asians. So if we throw all of them into the other category, I would say, I would guess whites make up 60% and African Americans make up, I believe, somewhere between 15 and 20%.
What? So less?
Oh yeah, 50, I'd say 15 to 20% maybe.
I thought it was 50-50.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say like 15 on the low end, 20% on the high end.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact numbers, but that's just kind of my gut feel.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think there's probably more Latinos now than there are.
Yeah, Mexico and yeah.
Well, Latinos cover because Latinos cover every country from Mexico down south, right? So there's like 20 countries that have been immigrating to the U.S. a lot over the past 30, 40 years. So the percentage is quite high.
No. About 40% black.
14? Yeah, that sounds right. I thought it was like 15 to 20%. So 14 is absolutely viable.
Mm.
But the problem with Kamala is I don't think she relates to I don't think she relates to the black voters. Like Obama relates to the black voters.
No.
Kamala does not.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, there's going to be the Secret Service, who covers the security of very important individuals. They're going to be stretched so thin over the next 4 months. Not only do they have to do Trump's detail, but now, and Biden's detail, now they have to do Kamala's detail. Yeah, Johnny Ringo.
Charlie says there's a lot of illegals from Haiti.
Haiti, yeah. Yeah, I guess. Like, I don't know people from Haiti that generally could afford to even come here. That country's a mess. Yeah, you think countries like
they live in cheap houses and they work illegally.
you think countries like Argentina, Venezuela, and what's that country? Syria and Lebanon are a mess. I mean, nothing compared to Haiti.
This is one of the poorest countries in the world, Haiti.
Yes. Oh, it absolutely is. And it's gotten worse. No, I don't think so, SOS Chris. I don't think it's 35% black.
How can they come to America? Because it's quite of a distance. They cannot come in a rubber boat from.
Yeah, it's real hard.
Haiti
It's not like Cuba
to America.
They probably have to go down. They have to go around to Mexico somehow, and then come up through the Mexico to the Texas border. Hello, Dave Dasher.
Dave Dasher, cheers. The Biden administration. Okay. They flew in immigrants.
Who? What?
Yeah, but Thomas Brown said they flew in illegals. Yeah, just
where?
walking across the border.
I'm not sure. I didn't see that post.
No, Thomas Brown.
Is it in the private chat? No, I have no idea.
No. No, sure. Thomas has very fast. Republicano. Made a bet based on your experts. I never said Biden will win. I never said that.
I'm not even.
I lost a bet today, €1. The bike race in the Tour de France for the Belgian guy, Remco Evenepoel. Became third. He became third, so lost the bet.
Who do you think would win? Lance Armstrong at his prime or Pogačar at his prime? But you have to let Lance Armstrong
you cannot make that. You cannot. It's different times. You cannot say. But Pogačar and Vinegar, they are very good.
Well, it sounds like Pogačar is way better.
Yeah, he was the best. He was the best today. He won six races in the Tour de France.
I think Lance Armstrong would win.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I do, because Lance Armstrong was on like some kind of drugs that made his performance.
Yeah, EPO, yeah. He was on drugs, yeah. That's why he lost. That's why
Yeah,
he lost all
that's
his
why Lance Armstrong would
tour
win.
victories. Yeah, he lost all his tour victories because of the drugs.
Good. I think Lance Armstrong is one of the saddest stories in
Mm.
American sports.
It doesn't mean he was a bad rider, but
No, but
everybody was using EPO at that time. But he was caught with it, and
Yeah.
he admitted to take.
Is that right, Wiggler? The weight difference was the difference?
Let's let's say. Yeah. He had testicle
Yeah,
cancer. Yeah, he had
maybe
cancer. Yeah.
maybe those 10 grams add up over time. But if you think about it, why not just remove?
But I he was a great rider. He was a great rider. Everybody was taking drugs at that time. You know?
I agree.
He
If
was,
neither
he
one
was
of them,
still the best. He was still the best.
yeah, I don't know about without the drugs. I can't say that. So I think Pogacar would win against Armstrong if Armstrong couldn't take
Yeah,
drugs.
Pogacar is very good at this moment.
Yeah.
But next year, Remco, I think he has more chance to win the tour. He was third today at the last etap. He was third.
Mhm.
Also in the general classification, he was third. I think next year he has more chance.
Was today the last day?
Yeah. Time trial.
What if people altered their bodies? So they installed solar panels on their body, which made their legs twitch more to make the pedals move faster.
No,
This is getting in sci-fi stuff.
it was in the past. They put electric motors inside the frame.
Yeah, that's flat out cheating. If it's on the bike,
that
cheating.
was cheating. It
Yeah.
was in the past. Yeah. There was some. They catch them and yeah, but I don't think it's. They have now from those scanners. They scan the bikes for motors inside the frame, so
Mhm.
it doesn't happen.
What do they scan for? So motors generally are just metal, right? Are you scanning for a battery? Or you're scanning for metal?
I don't know. Yeah, battery, I think, or magnetic something. But
Yeah, you would need something that has.
I remember it. It was 2-3 years ago. 2-3 years ago.
Mhm.
Found out. But yeah. I saw a documentary today on YouTube, and it was about the fake moon landing. And to be honest, they made fair arguments, and
Mhm.
I never believed that the fake moon landing. But after seeing this documentary, I'm doubting. I'm doubting.
Really?
Yeah. They make very good arguments about the fake moon. I will post a link in the lineup. You can watch it.
Okay. Yeah, my gut feeling is so many people were involved.
Yeah,
if you're
that's
going
what I'm
to
thinking also. That's what I'm
if-
thinking also.
if you're
Yeah.
going to try to pull some joke on the population, you want as few people as possible to be involved and to know
Mm.
about what's going on. So they would have had to hire tens of thousands of people all going along with the joke. It just seems
Well,
kind of seems unrealistic.
I don't know. Only the people in the control center in Houston. How many people are working there, sitting behind their computers? It's maybe 30, 40 people. But the rest is working in the fields, so they don't know. They don't know it.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna say I know because I wasn't there.
Yeah, me neither. But the control center, and people are involved and talking with the astronauts. That's only 30, 40 people. But the rest of NASA is working outside. They don't know what's going on above in space. And yeah, the documentary, you have to see it. The biggest problem is the Van Allen belt. The Van Allen belt.
That is well,
Yeah.
it's not a so the first one, the first Van Allen belt is not a all that means is that they might die of cancer afterwards. It doesn't mean necessarily that they're going to die on the flight.
Yeah, but they are still alive. Those astronauts, Neil Armstrong and
Yeah.
and those.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. There
They're
is
still alive.
some doubt. Well, I think Buzz Aldrin might be still alive. I don't know about Neil Armstrong.
Yo,
Yeah, I
what's up?
don't know.
Hello, Ron.
Steph, did you
Yeah,
hear
the
about
the
Joe
pizza-
Biden?
The pizza boy.
Did you hear about Joe Biden?
Yeah, we heard about it. We talked about
Did you hear
it.
about Sinisa?
We
No,
want to talk
now
about
that's
your,
more
we
interesting
want to talk
news.
about your girlfriend. Is she still alive?
Sinisa. She's going viral right now. She's on some popular YouTube channel called
Is Neil
Thai Holiday Girlfriend. She's on
is
the channel.
Neil Armstrong dead? Yeah.
It's pretty interesting.
What about Neil deGrasse? Is he still alive?
Neil deGrasse Tyson is alive.
Jesus Christ, that is interesting. Is Neil deGrasse still alive? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Neil deGrasse, Neil Armstrong. Do you know another Neil? I know another Neil.
Neil Diamond.
Yeah, Neil Diamond. Neil Young. Singer.
And don't forget about Dinosaur Neil from the popular TV show The Tick.
I don't know.
I think it was a not even a popular American cartoon back in the 1990s.
Mm.
Who's calling? Oh, please don't be. Ah, not him.
He misses another drive.
I know why he's calling. Because he likes to talk politics.
No, he's going outside now. He's missing his call.
No, this is someone calling me at the house.
Oh, okay. Is it your mistress?
Okay, you can't hear the phone ring? Is it filtering out the phone call?
You haven't seen
Nobody's
the
calling me.
you
Nobody's
haven't seen
calling
the
me.
video, Steph? It's pretty interesting. You should watch it.
What video?
Sinisa, she's on like one of these videos where like this guy goes around, he talks to bar girls, and he like asks them like how much for the month and like all this other like
Yeah,
stuff.
there are
It's called.
many YouTubers who
Who do you
do
like that? Yeah. He's got a big channel though.
Who is it?
What's it called?
There are many of those YouTubers who do that. They're all assholes. All assholes.
I called my credit card company on, I think it might be Wednesday, and told them that I never got the priority pass that was supposed to come with the credit card when I got it last year. And they confirmed, said, "Oh yeah, it looks like we didn't send it to you." Now the priority pass is nice because in most major airports there's a lounge set up where you can go for free. You can freshen up. They have showers. They have like a food. I wouldn't say buffet. Usually it's like light snacks, drinks. You could sit in a place. Kind of, it's in the airport, but it's kind of away from everyone else. It's one of the best advantages of some of the credit cards, and it's free. So they said they send that packet right out. Is that Sinisa, or is that your new girlfriend? We can't. Ron, you're muted.
Oh, it's okay. Let them do. Let them do.
Yeah, if you guys travel a lot, look into those credit cards that
Can I
give
ask
those
you a
great
question?
benefits.
How many times a month you have to snip your nails of your fingers?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I would say
My
once
nails, they're growing
once
like
a week,
fuck. Once
Huh?
a week?
maybe
Get
once
them
every
once.
6 days, once a week.
Really?
They grow pretty fast.
Yeah, me too. It's now 2 weeks ago, and they're
Oh,
I have to.
if
clip
you
them.
if you need to clip them only once every 2 weeks, they probably are not growing fast, which could be a deficiency in some B complex items.
I thought that
Plus-
was fast. Every 2 weeks, 3
No,
weeks.
that's not fast.
No.
No. Look into some B complex vitamins plus stuff like biotin.
Yeah, but they're growing so fast. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, 2
It's
weeks is
still
not fast.
okay. It's still okay. They're not big now, but
Also, when your nails grow out, do you get like white spots in your actual nails? Like a white.
before I had, but last
Yeah,
year's not anymore.
Okay,
No,
yeah, that's a sign
not
of
anymore.
vitamin deficiency too.
Yeah. White spots, I know that. Yeah, but I don't have them anymore.
Yeah, if anyone out there, this is a public service announcement. If you're getting white spots in your fingernails,
This is the medical YouTube channel.
this is the medical side of the game.
Yeah, if you have white spots, yeah, it's not good. But I don't have white. Before I had them,
Yeah.
But I
I
don't
think
have them the last years. I don't have them.
most of us have at some time. I don't think Anonymous the amount of vodka you drink contributes to
Maybe-
the
Maybe
deficiency.
it's because of the vodka. The vodka, I don't know.
No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think it's just a vitamin deficiency. And you could be taking that vitamin that helps, but if you're not taking it with the right foods, if it's fat soluble, you have to eat it with fats. If it's water soluble, you could generally get away with not eating it with anything.
Mm.
This has been your public service announcement. But yeah, every 2 weeks is definitely on the slow side. There's people that have to cut it like every 3 days. That's insane. If it grows that fast.
Yeah, I have to knip my for my feet, my toes, nails also, but I'm too lazy to.
Well, so the feet, you should have to cut your feet toenails even less than your hand nails.
Mm.
The feet nails don't grow as fast as the hand nails.
No,
No.
but I should. I didn't do it for 2 months. I think.
Oh, 2 months.
Yeah.
Huh.
I have to knip them again. Yeah. But I'm too lazy, because you have to bend over. Oh,
Bend
too
over.
lazy. I'm too
What are you
lazy.
talking about? Just sit on your bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anyone. Yeah, I cut my toenails like once
I have
every
to
week.
share my brows on my eyes. I have to do that also. It's another job.
Mhm.
It's growing so fast.
This is a good question for the 24 people in the chat, but probably only 5 will respond. How often do you have to cut your fingernails to get them from your uncomfortable zone, where you know they're too long, back to your comfortable zone? And for me, it's like I'd say like 6 days. And for Steph, I think he said
6 days.
yeah,
No,
6
for me
days
it's 4 weeks. 4 weeks.
for fingernails.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty slow.
This is now 3 weeks, 4 weeks. You're still
Yeah.
good. You're still good.
No,
You're
I
still
think
good.
that means a vitamin
Still
deficiency.
good. Seven, 10 days. Really? Oh my
Yeah.
God, I'm lucky. I'm lucky now. I'm lucky. There's no dirt between my. This is like 4 weeks now.
Yeah. So your stuff is growing. Your stuff is growing really slow.
Yeah.
Try looking into a multivitamin that focuses on hair and nail growth, which is probably just B complex plus a few other things.
Did you ever trim your ear hair or nose hair?
No, I'm actually lucky.
Yeah, for Julius.
I do see people that had to do that.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah. I think if you start to do that, it will go fast. It will go fast. Your ear, your nose and your ears. If you trim that, it's not a good.
I don't know how it works, but my guess would be it doesn't work that way. Because look at all the bald guys there. That all bald guys that just shave your head. It's not like their hair just grows back better.
No, of course. I used to cut off my oxal hair. Used
What's
to do
that?
that.
Oxal?
Oxal, yeah, your armpits. We called it this one. Armpits.
Ah, yeah.
I used to shave that. I'm still doing that.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being well groomed. My wife would agree.
I used to shave my. I used to shave my. I should say this. My
No, you
testicles.
shouldn't. No, let's skip this.
My testicles.
I just ate
used to shave
something.
them,
I ate something, and I really don't want it to come up.
but I don't do it anymore. I don't do it since the last 4 years.
Hmm.
Last time I went.
Nuts. Steph's still
Shaved.
talking about it.
I shaved my testicles. That's so strange, with the razor,
Again, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with trying to.
And sometimes, yeah, it gets stuck, and then. But I don't do it anymore. But let it grow. I don't have sex anymore. So not
Well,
for
you
years.
don't say never. I envision you in the next 6 months
Hmm.
turning the table.
What does that mean? Turning the table.
Changing that pattern.
Hmm. Yes, you must be very desperate, very willing.
Well, apparently you have 1,500 women to choose for, with all the
Yeah.
women that Barry slept with.
Yeah.
I could easily see them going to you, and they may pay you.
Oh yeah, stupid. Maybe we should talk about something else.
I would agree.
Maybe flat Earth theory or something.
Flat Earth theory. You know, the flat Earth theory determined that the moon is actually round.
But I'm gonna set it online now. That video about the fake moon landing. I'm gonna
Yeah.
send you.
Mhm.
It's very interesting. I didn't. There were so many other arguments that I didn't know.
Yeah.
And,
No,
and
evidence.
Now I'm
Evidence is
doubting,
always a good thing.
I'm doubting now about it. Really.
Oh, yeah. So you're more than 50% now that it's fake.
Let's say 50. 50%.
Okay. Yeah. I'm probably 90 that it was real. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, I thought that also. It couldn't be that so many workers at NASA and those
Yeah, that's a really hard thing. to figure.
not one of them came out saying it was fake. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that.
One of the biggest things that I would say that would support your argument now about it fake is the fact that no one else tried to do it.
No, but Russia was so much far in
Yes, Dave the Dasher.
as astronomy. Yeah,
I-
they sent the first satellite in the Earth. The
Yeah, yeah,
Sputnik.
but
They-
we're talking about
they
people
sent the
on the
first
moon.
uh,
So
dog, Laika.
yes,
He didn't survive, but still, yeah.
yeah, Dave
Poor
the
dog.
Dasher. I agree. It would actually be harder to fake than to do
Poor
it.
dog. Yeah, yeah.
But why has no other country tried to do it since then?
Yeah.
That would be one of my biggest arguments as to why I would think it's
Yeah. Yeah, they said they send satellites to the moon, but no people anymore. But on the other hand, since Apollo 11, you have Apollo 12, 13, 14, and they sent people to the moon also. So, yeah, I don't know. So, and their computers, their computers on the Apollo, they were as big as our cell phone. You know, the same calculation.
like our cell phone does way more than their computers could do.
Yeah.
It wasn't even close. But what we had the computers do was not anything close to our cell phones. So we shouldn't look at it as because the computers couldn't do what our cell phones could do. Therefore, we should believe that the computers are a fake or the whole thing was a fake. We didn't need the computers to do that.
How many men walked on the moon?
Maybe two.
And no, more. At least 6 or 7. With all the Apollo missions. It was not all Neil Armstrong
Oh yeah, maybe it's 4.
and Buzz. It was more. That's what they say.
I don't know.
But the strange thing is, we only see footage of Apollo 11, first moon landing. We didn't see footage of the second and the third and the fourth landings. We didn't see that.
Well, that would just support it being real over fake if there was more people put on the moon. Because if you want to fake something, you don't refake it.
Yeah, we didn't see any footage of the second moon landing and the third and the fourth. We didn't see anything about that. No photos, no. Only from the first. And that's what Stanley Kubrick faked in the studio. You know, he was a director. You know, the regisseur of Stanley Kubrick. You know him.
I've heard of the name. Yes.
Yeah, he made 2000. Was it?
Yeah. So Steph, you're now at 50-50 whether it was real or not. I'm still at 90-10 that it was real.
1910.
But I can't dismiss the
Yeah,
possibility.
but I will send the video on my laptop.
Yeah.
You have to watch this. It's very, very, very interesting. I'm not into flat Earth theory or whatever. into conspiracy.
Well,
Before I thought it was a joke, you know. It's just, come
the
on.
flat Earth theory thing is just
The Americans, they went. So,
that's just
yeah.
ridiculous.
I thought that also.
Like,
but
of all the
after
celestial
seeing-
objects.
after seeing this, mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, I am always interested in learning more. Yeah, but of all the celestial objects, Earth is the only one that's a flat disk. That could actually be disproven that it's flat. Just from looking at how the moon behaves. And the other important thing is because of our rotation around the sun, we see planets move a certain way, and then all of a sudden they start moving backwards. There's a name for that. I forget the name of it. But that can only happen if it's rotating around the sun and not stationary, rotating in a circular pattern.
Yeah, but
In a
That's-
rotating
that's-
in a disc circular, like a disc.
that's what they're telling you. And they show you pictures of planets, and they show you pictures of the sun. But
Yeah, but if you have two planes going from the same place, opposite directions, you could kind of observe from that what's going on. That if the Earth was rotating,
yeah.
circularly,
I
like
know,
why
I
is
know.
one sun? Why is the sun setting so much quicker than the other? A good intellectual debate has been: can you do it using household tools like string, ladders?
Mm. I know it doesn't make sense. I know that, but
Are you talking flat Earth, or are you talking the?
yeah, flat Earth. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that doesn't make sense.
yeah. I know it doesn't make sense.
And generally, a greater
But we-
percentage of people.
We are sitting in our living room. You are sitting in your living room, and yes, I flew with a plane. But yeah, can you really prove it?
Yes.
Have you ever been on the moon and watched the globe, the Earth?
Well, you don't need to.
It's so hard to prove.
You're still on the flat Earth thing, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to be on the moon to prove it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But it's just an example, you know. It's the same as, can you prove are there ghosts? Or there are not ghosts, or there's no afterlife? Can you prove that? It's the same thing.
Well, I think that's totally different, because is there afterlife after death? No one has ever come back from death to prove otherwise.
No, because they are dead. They cannot come
Yes.
back. They cannot come back. Yeah, maybe in the dead status, you know, they're in a coma and they're, oh my God, they went through the afterlife and now come back. I was dead for 7 seconds or 7 minutes.
There have been experiments conducted for people, people when they die in the operating table and then come back.
Yeah,
And
and
and they say,
they went above the operation table and they watched their surgeries doing operation, and they came back. Yeah.
okay, can I
That's
tell the
it.
story now? It's a good story, but you missed. I think you missed a critical detail of the story.
Okay.
Okay, so what has been an experiment over the past, I'm guessing 20, 30, 40 years, is we've got enough reports of people saying that they have died, and you're absolutely right, Steph. They've looked at themselves from above, looking down themselves. So what doctors or the hospitals will sometimes do is they'll write a name down on a piece of paper, so that if you are actually looking above, from above, you will see the name. And for the people that came back, obviously you can't ask the people that died. For the people that came back, they'll be asked if they saw themselves from above, did you happen to see a written name? And not one single time ever recorded in human history has someone been able to see the name that was written down.
But why would doctors do that?
Because it's an interesting phenomenon. If you have thousands of people saying they've died while they were in surgery and they looked at themselves from above the operating table,
they could explain details,
and they saw everything. Why would they not see the name?
Saying things what the nurses.
Why would they not be able to see the name that was
saying what the doctors are doing, and they give details? But why are doctors interested in it?
Maybe it's not the surgery. So doctors come in many forms, Steph. So doctors come in surgeons who generally don't care. They also come in forms of psychologists, psychiatrists, all part of a hospital system. So you can't discount the fact that their influence would be intriguing if you get enough people saying, yeah, I was in surgery and I was able to see myself from above. No one has ever been able to see the name that was written down.
And who made that experiment?
I don't know who made it, but it's definitely been happening for many years. But that's the best way, because the patient would have no idea a name is there.
Yeah, but is it an official experiment, or is it just
I don't know the answer to that.
One experiment. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about the number of times it's been done. No, I think it's been done a lot of times.
So you're a doctor, you're a surgeon, and you're operating on a guy, and then you write a name on a white paper. You lie it behind his bed to see if he's coming back. I think no one doctor would do that.
I didn't say. Well, you said it's a surgeon doing it. I never said it was a surgeon.
Yeah, a surgeon. Yeah, a surgeon.
I never said it's the surgeon doing it. I don't know who it would be, but I do know it's been done many times.
Yeah. I don't know about it.
You should talk to Neil deGrasse Tyson about it.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting experiment that's been going on.
Yeah. Yeah, you read a lot of stories on the websites.
Oh, I get my information even quicker than
who died, and they see their own body floating up.
Yes. Well, that's been happening, according to people, many times.
And they came back.
Yes, and they came back. They saw the light and they came back.
Yeah, the light at the end of the tunnel, but yeah.
But it would be, and is, an interesting experiment for all these people that are saying they've seen themselves floating over their bodies, and they thought they were dead. No one has been able to notice a name written on paper that only someone high enough would be able to see.
Yeah, but I don't think doctors will do that. surgeons. They will not do that experiment.
Yeah, probably the surgeons would not do that because you could influence the like. You would actually not tell the surgeons. You wouldn't tell anyone in the room. You would just have something like a light.
It has to be a nurse or something then.
No. Before the surgery, you would set it up.
No, I don't believe that.
Okay.
Stupid. Oh,
You can't make this shit up.
no. You can't. I see my body floating about me in a Pattaya hotel, and I realized
Yeah, Dave the Dasher. That's a
my
much better experience than seeing your body floating about after you get pushed over floor 5 of your condo.
I want to talk about this, but I'm getting tired.
Huh? You want to talk about what?
I want to talk about this. It's interesting.
Yeah, a
But
lot
I'm
of times.
I'm tired.
Oh! You want to go to bed? Okay.
Yeah. It's about 30 here. It's very interesting.
Yeah, I think so too. I heard it a couple of years ago. It definitely wasn't within the last 6 months, 9 months. I think it was like closer to 2 years ago.
Mm. Piece of paper.
You think you'll ever hear from TW? Oh, I guess TW must be Truth Warrior. I don't know. I don't even know if you're talking to me. I remember yesterday she was saying that someone banned her. I didn't ban her.
Oh, I unbanned her today. I unbanned her.
Yeah.
So she's welcome in the chat if she wants to come on.
Did you kick her off yesterday? And did you ban her yesterday or?
No, I never banned her. I never banned her. But she was on my ban list. She was on my ban.
Okay.
But I unbanned her today. Today. Yeah. Unbanned.
People in the chat, give it a put one in that you're going to get mad that Steph is ending the live stream right now.
Hmm.
And 2, if you're mad at Steph because he's going to end the live stream right now. He's getting tired.
Yeah.
We hear a 1. We hear a 2. We hear a 2.
I'm gonna fall on my
Oh, don't fall on your face.
salon table again, I think. No, I don't have to work tomorrow.
Don't have to.
You have to work tomorrow, Johnny Ringo. What job do you do? You're forklift driver. Burger flipper. Oh. What do you do? Jesus Christ. But what does one mean and what does two means?
They both mean that we're upset that you're ending the live stream.
Hmm. Is that wrong again? Let it be one. It's Chris. It's Chris.
All right, Steph, how you doing?
Hey,
cheers, man.
SOS Chris, welcome.
Cheers. How are you doing? Are you
Yeah,
okay?
I'm just listening to you. I'm just outside my property, enjoying the cool weather.
You like the topics we're talking about tonight?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's funny because we never know where the conversation's going to lead. Like when I logged on, I could tell you I have no idea it's going to go into flat Earth theory. I had no idea it's going to go into an operating table. It kind of falls wherever it falls.
Oh, talking about ghosts and afterlife and President Biden. We talk about everything.
I have a question, yeah. So, Taizee, Steph, do you believe in astroplane?
Say that again.
Astroplane. Astroplane. Do you know what that means?
Extraplaning?
Astro.
ASTRO. But you're going to have to define your definition of astroplane.
Extraplane. I don't know.
It means you believe you're somewhere else, other than where the place that you're at, or you've been there before, or whatever.
So that concept we humans call deja vu. The Klingons have a certain name for it as well.
Deja vu.
Yes, like you've been there before. Yes, I would say my experiences of deja vu go back to when I was around 5 to 6. Well, oh no, not 5, maybe 6 or 7.
When you're a child, you have many sort of more experiences of that.
Yes, many more.
But also, I find that I have some sort of feeling that, but it's obviously maybe a sense of dreaming, whatever. When you come back from Thailand, you've had a good holiday, whatever, and you wake up and you think you're still there, but you're not. Have you ever had that experience at all? You've gone on a long holiday, whatever, and you wake up and it takes 2 or 3 minutes after you've woken up, whatever. Maybe in a dream state where you're still sort of semi-asleep in bed, and you think you're still there.
No, I have not experienced that.
I've experienced that many times coming back from holidays. Not just Thailand, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you experienced that?
Me? Yeah,
No. Steph said yes, but I was asking him. Is he answering your question? Yes, he's experienced it.
Yeah. Me too, yeah. We did, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm too tired. I cannot speak anymore.
Steph's too drunk to fuck.
Yeah. Why you come on so late, Chris? Why didn't you come on earlier?
I was a bit busy. I mean, I've come outside and had a few beers. I'm having some roof work done, and I had to do the guttering earlier this evening, so I finished that.
It's a
Before it
perfect
got dark.
situation. If you have a couple of beers, it's a perfect situation.
Yeah, I
I
had a
think
couple
he said he was working, right? You're working today.
Yeah, late, well,
Not
early evening till sort of about 9 o'clock, just before it got dark.
about 10, 11 o'clock. Okay, you guys can.
Now you got to see me
Cheers.
go on.
You
Now
guys
you
can
got to stay
tell.
on.
So
Got
if
a full
you are,
panel. Hey,
All right,
Chris.
yeah,
last
Get
chance
it
to come on before Steph goes brushing his teeth. The 7 he has left.
I think it's more.
I just said that so Steph would come back on and yell at me and give people more of a chance to come on. Yeah, last chance. I think Steph's he's gonna go to the bathroom. He's gonna brush his teeth, and then he's gonna check who's on, and then he's gonna go to bed. So you do have another minute or two to come back on. And I'm gonna take this time to go to the bathroom real quick because I've been holding it in for 2 hours.
That's not good for 2 hours. I hope it was not a half a bottle of vodka. Is your microphone working good, Chris?
yeah, it's fine tonight. It's I couldn't use the earphones. I had the earphones on, but as soon as I came on, it went straight to the phone. Maybe the Bluetooth cut out. I don't know, but I don't want to touch. If I touch the screen, and I lose the channel.
Okay.
And I've just rolled a cigarette. I found some tobacco, and I can't light it. the lighter's run out of light. Could you hear me flicking?
Yeah. I heard that. Yeah. I was thinking, what is that noise?
Mm.
What is it? The big lighter or?
I mean, I don't smoke. I just found some tobacco, and I thought, oh, I fancy a smoke. It's stale tobacco anyway, but I just thought I'd try it. I had one little one. It was horrible.
It is, yeah.
So you've been CVOs. So we've all been quiet the last couple of weeks, haven't we? We haven't sort of had a
Yeah,
regular.
Yeah, true. Haven't been much live. I think last time I was on the boat. Tonight on the motorbike, but not. I wanted to try a stream yard on the phone. If I can try that out, that should be fun. I think if that works.
Yeah, of course it does. That's what I'm. Oh, what, you mean to broadcast? Yeah, it'll work.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I will
StreamYard
check
works.
that out.
I did it.
But to start an own
Well,
stream,
not to start the
and
stream, just to
yeah.
go on the stream. Yeah.
yeah.
The problem I had with the StreamYards
Ron,
on the
Ron does it all the time when he's in Pattaya. Well,
yeah, that's true. Ron does it all the time.
Like,
I would tell you from experience.
a guest panel thing.
No, the biggest problem I've had with the phone using StreamYards is, and it probably depends on the phone, that it'll go into portrait mode or landscape mode and you can't change it.
I think that's a thing in your phone. I think you need to go to the settings in your own phone, and then the rotation thing. You can the rotation thing. You can blink that on or blink that off.
Yes. So, like, I think it depends on the phone. Some phones have an easier time of doing that than others.
Yeah, true. I got it also one time with
Yeah,
I
had a
portrait
phone.
mode.
I had a phone that just would not do it, and this latest phone I have does it much better.
Okay, but when I'm starting a stream on like Prism or something, I start like portrait mode, then it stays also in portrait mode. So I need to start vertical, and then it works.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Just to know that it could be phone dependent is important, because then all you have to do is set it up right, and then it'll work.
Yeah, the setup is the thing. I bought a new microphone from China. It cost me like €3.96.
It's funny because it actually cost them €10 to send it over.
Yeah, it took also like it took 2 weeks to come here. So, well, it's not bad.
Yeah. Well, now they have to go around the Cape of Africa because they can't confidently go through the Red Sea with the Houthis.
Okay, yeah. But most of these Chinese companies have also like in Europe, they have like one big building, and there they send all the stuff from there, from Europe. That's also good, because like 5 years ago or something, sometimes I was waiting for a package from China for like 8 weeks, 12 weeks, sometimes almost a half year.
Yeah.
But that microphone for €4 is pretty good, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
It
€4.
really
That's nothing.
easily to work. You just plug it in and it works. But now I'm looking at a Rode microphone.
Oh, Rode microphone is one of the top of the line.
Yeah, I saw
I know-
something for my phone. It was like €55. It's not bad. Also, the price $60.
The Rode microphones are very good.
I need to try that out, I think.
If you think that the microphone me and Steph uses is good, that one's even cheaper than the Rode. But Rode's kind of the professional way to go.
But your microphone is also pretty good, the same as Steph had.
Yeah, it's the same exact microphone as Steph. It's kind of like a mid-quality microphone, but it's very cheap. It's very cheap. I forget how much it even cost. It's cheaper than the Rode, but I would never go against what the Rode microphones do. I think the Rode microphones are excellent. But the important thing is when you get a microphone, look at there's like is it like a cardioid microphone that absorbs the sounds from a certain direction, which could be advantageous depending on where you're streaming from.
Yeah.
Because it'll absorb the sounds on only half or a quarter of the microphone instead of the whole microphone. There's definitely reasons why you would want to do it that way. But yeah, so look at that. Like, look at the microphone you're interested in. Just look at if it's the type that you want or where you're going to broadcast it from.
Yeah. I need like a muffled thing, especially for the wind. I need a good microphone for wind.
Oh, Steph did that when he something Steph did back when he was on his not motorcycle.
No.
Yeah, he made it himself.
He had a really good thing that muffled the wind noise out. It was ahead of its time.
Yeah, I was the first.
Customized.
I was the first who did it.
The customized dead cat.
No, it was not a dead cat. It was just a lavalier microphone.
Oh, that's how my microphone also
you have
goes.
to put it between your
between your shirt and your muscular chest.
yeah.
Like clip on. Yeah.
A clip-on lavalier mic. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Mine is also.
Yeah,
like
I remember the streams that Steph did that had that in there, and he was on his motorbike, and
It was a little bit muffled. It was a little bit muffled, yeah, from standard. Yeah.
Yeah, just try it on the highway, like 80 miles an hour or something.
Yeah. Put
That will
a
challenge.
lavalier mic under your t-shirt or something, under your jacket, and talk. Yeah.
I can also glue it into my helmet, the front of my helmet, the chin space.
No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work.
Well, you could also put it in Cheap Charlie's condoms since he's not going to be using them.
drinking
condoms,
water now.
microphones.
I just brushed my teeth, so. What time is it
You were
now?
brushing it through.
1
It's
o'clock.
only not even 1 o'clock. 11 minutes to go.
Yeah.
And what schedule you are now?
Yeah, I wake up 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Good.
That's early,
You're getting
man.
into a more normal thing. Maybe you
Yeah.
go on even around 6 or 7 or 8 your time.
Mm.
Yeah. Going live earlier.
So, Steph, you're logging off?
Yeah.
Okay. CVO, you logging on?
I don't know if you're interested. Then
Yeah, I'll come on for a bit. Like, I can't. Like, I could probably commit an hour. I don't know if I could go much more than an hour. But an hour is still good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's still good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm always thinking like a
Okay.
half hour, an hour, and then 4 hours later, still there.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
I can
at some point, I
leave
have
it
to.
on. I can leave it on. Yeah.
Yeah, you can leave it on also, but nobody can come on.
Yeah,
so
but if I
no
go
problem.
to sleep now, the live stream will be up for 8 hours.
Yeah, don't do it. In case I get.
And
If I get
yeah,
super excited.
I only have 20 hours.
Mm.
I was
True.
gonna say if I get super excited and I show my. If I show my private parts, that's not gonna be so good for your channel.
Mm.
That wouldn't happen, I think, without two liters of booze.
Okay, let's end the stream. Okay.
Okay.
Cheers. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you, Steph. Thank you for having me on.
Cheers.
Okay. Cheers.
Man.
See you tomorrow.
Cheers. Yeah. See if you can start another stream. I don't.
I'm gonna try it on